It was the most embarrassing moment of my DJ life, you see. Fantastic, thank you. And you?
Good, enjoying. Yeah. Finally enjoying a beer with you.
Daytime beer, I love it. Only cool ideas.
That's a good moment to talk about fuck-ups, right?
It's always a good moment to be sincere and honest and talk about your fuck-ups. It can make you a better person.
Tell me more about yourself.
About myself? Well, I'm a radio DJ and a club DJ as well. I perform in the weekends in the nightclubs, and during the week I have a morning show at the local station. But the fuck up I want to tell you, it's about a radio fuck up when I was in the capital in Bucharest. I worked for Kiss FM for several years, and I had a weekend morning show. But the stars of the radio were off on vacation on their beautiful yachts, and us, the poor people, were taking over. And the public, the commercial public, was really young, and we had to be more bold and incisive and do crazy stuff there. And our language was not very, let's say, well behaved. We had all kinds of materials which were at the limit of the legal business. A lot of swearing in between, but with censorship over it, but not too hard. You know, it was a soft censorship. And after one summer of doing crazy stuff on air with my colleague, we've been asked to join the general manager in his office in a beautiful summer morning. And the guy told us, sit down, look at these. There were 7 papers with some extracts from our shows, from what we've talked during the morning shows. And basically we got 7 fines for talking shit on the radio. And they were each a bit over €1,000 each.
€1,000 for a few words.
A few words. Words are expensive, aren't they? But we only found out then. We weren't sure of who's gonna pay those fines. The National Council of Audio Visual from Bucharest sent us those fines, and the director was having a poker face, you know. Look what you've done. Okay, well, sorry. So at the end of the discussion I asked, so who's gonna pay for this? Okay, the radio's gonna pay for it, but watch out for the next time. You can't talk this way on it. We are national public radio, man. It's not okay. But you told us to be more aggressive and pushy and to make our youngsters, 18, 24 years, the public, the commercial public, to make them excited about. Yeah, but there's a thin line, you know, between being incisive and courageous and being too rude, and you see. Yeah, I didn't stay too much at that station after this, but the important thing is that it was a fuck up which I didn't pay for, but I learned a lot from it because my language was much more cleaner after this experience, and I tried to be a better man.
And what else did you learn from this? Or do you have another fuck up that you want to share?
Yes, I would like to share one, if it's okay with you guys, about my club DJ experience. I struggled for loads of years to play international. I mean, not only in Romania. So I made a lot of efforts in this direction, and finally I can say I did it a few times at least. And I got to meet and play with some of my youth idols. One of these being the UK duo Stanton Warriors. And I had the chance to play with Dominic, with one of the guys from Stanton Warriors. And there was a party in Poland. And I drove from Romania by car with a friend, and the road was super difficult. I mean, highways only in our dreams. And we arrived there very, very tired and we were starving, and all the bad things were upon us. At the hotel, the organizer came. Okay, so we don't have time, we have to go now to the club and to install everything. But man, we are very hungry, you know, we are coming from Romania by car, we should eat. No, I'm sorry, there's no time for this. And he said, my friend, you are like me. You see, you are Romanian, I'm Polish. Take a vodka and we will solve it this way. But I drink vodka, but not on my empty stomach, you know. Man, drink, man, you are Slavic, you are like me. I'm like you, my ass, I was thinking, but I drank, what could I do? So we went to the club, everything was fine for a while. The warm-up DJ was playing, and we had fun with Dominic because the warm-up DJ was playing some snippets, some cuts from a previous old mix of Stanton Warriors, you know. He wanted to impress the headliner. Meanwhile, we were drinking this super good vodka actually, because like Russians, Polish people know shit about vodka, a lot of, and it was super quality. But our empty, poor Romanian stomachs were totally doomed. So Dominic started to play. I was programmed to play after him. The party was good, the crowd was good, everything all right. And by the time he should prepare his finish for the set, I took the microphone because I was very courageous and very drunk, of course. And I did a bit of emceeing, which I don't usually do. On the radio, I talk with my voice, of course, but I'm not emceeing like club emceeing. No, yo, what's going on with the Stanton Warriors in house? I don't know what I was talking about, but it wasn't so bad. Actually, he smiled. He looked at me, like approving the emceeing that I was doing. You know? It was his last track. It was Pendulum, the remix of the Voodoo People. And the crowd was going crazy, and I prepared my stick, you know, this magic weapon of nowadays DJs, the USB stick, and the CD players are connected with a LAN cable. So you can switch between, just with one stick, you can play from a lot of players, you know. So me being drunk, the thing was that I ejected his ongoing track from his USB stick, and I gave a beautiful eject, and the music stopped, and the crowd was not necessarily looking at me because they were drunk as well, and you know how the people are when the music stops. Something. But this tall guy, Dominic, looked at me like he wanted to kill me, to beat me on the spot. Come on. Yeah. And I started to play. It was the most embarrassing moment of my DJ life, you see. I'm pretty attentive. I don't drink before I play usually, but now it was a special occasion. Probably one of my most important gigs with a guy that I admire a lot, and I fucked it up. Don't drink vodka on your empty stomach, especially if you want to impress a good DJ that you love.
So a few months ago you were one of the speakers for Fuckup Nights Cluj, and I'm really curious, how was this experience for you?
Well, at first, honestly, I was a bit emotional. I was a bit nervous because usually I don't have problems with speaking publicly, considering my job. But It is an interesting, like you put yourself in the mirror and you look at yourself from this point of view, not the successful one, because usually people are asked about how did you do it in life, how that you are so awesome right now. So this was the opposite part of presenting yourself. But all in all, it was very funny, and I enjoyed talking about these experiences. And especially when I saw that the crowd started laughing and reacting at my stories, my fuck-up stories, it gave me courage to continue and tell them honestly what was going on. So yeah, it was a really cool experience.